Hi Pisces, welcome to your August Tarot and Oracle card reading. For those who don't know me, my name is Lisa Saliba and I'm a CTC therapist and a Reiki therapist. Today I'll be using the Akashic Tarot deck. Beautiful. And to clarify, I'll be using the Elemental Oracle deck. For those who haven't tuned in with me before, usually I meditate with my spirit guides before I pre-shuffle. And I have a quick message for you, my dear Pisceans. I saw water flowing, a river, and usually that means the water flow symbolises the flow of life. And if it's calm water, of which it was, that represents peace. But if it was a strong river stream, it means challenges are going to be around you. But I think it's a more peaceful resolution in August. And I also saw newspapers being printed. You know how you see in a factory where we see heaps and heaps of newspapers where they've been finished and they've been all printed so quickly. And then I heard extra, read all about it. And so you may be revealing something about yourself to the world, good news. Or you may be telling the truth or a secret that's been kept hidden to somebody else, or it may be vice versa. Somebody may be coming up to you and telling you the truth about something, okay? Expressing their feelings, I don't know. It could be that. Or you may have the need for some information or some insight into something. You may be doing some research. You may be seeking the best advice on something or answers to a problem. You may be seeking, you may be needing answers to a problem and seeking some advice in August. Okay, and let me explain this pyramid spread if you haven't tuned into my videos before. I'm lost for words. It's at the end of the day. I'm sorry. But before I proceed, I just want to say thank you for your... I'm saying too many arms, see? Thank you for your support over the months. But I'd like to encourage you to stay to the end of the video, because the second half of the video is just as important as the first half. I've been noticing that people haven't stayed to the end. The conclusion, because I've got a lot more oracle cards to clarify these cards. So the clarifications will help. You might be saying, at the beginning of the reading, what is this lady talking about? But once we clarify everything, it will make much more sense. So please stay tuned. And stay tuned, as I always say. So let's get going. I'll explain this pyramid spread. The first 4 cards are from your recent past, moving on to your current energy, which is the next 3 cards. That's your current energy. And your last card is your outcome. Okay? Let's get started. Your recent past, you've got the 5 of Forces, summer, winter, in the reversed. Okay, so you've got the winter up the top. Okay, this means wherever you are in the world, last winter, okay, You may have been doing some inner work. This is where you go inwards. Whereas summer, you're preparing, you're saying to yourself, oh, what am I going to do? Am I going to get a new hairdo? Am I going to take up a new course, a new wardrobe for myself? Or am I going to diet and exercise, a diet exercise regime? Whereas in winter, you couldn't be bothered. You're just going inward, and whether you're meditating, whether you're trying to go over your finances, preparing your next move, looking over your goals. Whereas summer, you're thinking about friendships, you're thinking about, I want to go out more. Winter, you're doing you're thinking. You're thinking. You're planning. You're strategizing, Pisces, of which you're very good at. You're strategizing. And you may be, looking within at this time. You may have done all this and thinking, what do I need to change to elevate, to grow? Okay. Next, in your recent past, you have the Muse in reversed. Now, the Muse is all about creativity, whether it has to do with creative projects. You've got you've got the gifts and talents, whether it has to do with writing, art, teaching, could be anything, building, whatever it is, playing a musical instrument, whatever it is that you're gifted at, whatever it is that you do for your occupation. Okay, in reverse, it's implying that maybe you've tried to get a creative project off the ground for so long, but it hasn't come off the ground because you've had a mental block. It's just like having a writer's block. You've had a blockage. Okay, that there have been delays in your recent past when it comes to business, when it comes to that creative flair that you have. Yeah, like a creative block, a writer's block, maybe you've felt a little bit out of balance. When you feel out of balance, you can't think straight. Okay, when you feel stagnated, when you feel like, you have too many things going on at once. You can't be focused on that one thing that you want to be focused on, which is your creative project. Maybe too many people are bothering you, want to take your energy. Yeah, this is your life force. This is the waterfall, the six of forces. This is your energy force, your life force. Except this came in the reversed. Okay, Pisces? This is your power, your energy force. This is reminding you about your power. But this coming in the reversed is saying that there's been a loss of power. You feel that loss of power. Maybe this is caused by exhaustion. This is caused by your environment, your way of thinking, your belief system, caused by the people that you surround yourself with. These people or this one person could be a negative person. They could suck the life force out of you, in the sense that they probably won't leave you alone. You're probably the counsellor for them, and you're not even a counsellor. They're probably sitting there, putting their feet up, telling you all their troubled situations. Not making much sense. Start again. Telling you what's on their mind, all their stressful situations, their daily stressful day-to-day situations, and they're looking for a way out. They're looking for a hero. And you've got problems of your own, and they're looking to you to fix it. Okay? But you can't fix everything. You can't fix everything. But they're sucking the life out of you. Either that or B, there could be lots of people that wanting your attention, but you're busy. You're busy. Not that you're not a strong person, but there's only so much that you can take. Okay, I always say to my sister, there's only so much a person can take before you drive them to madness. You can only push a person so far. Okay? Sorry, Pisces, I'm not making much sense, because by the time it comes to the end of the day, I'm just really tongue-tied. That's the only downfall about me. Somebody's just, and sometimes whether you've been through a stage of fighting back and you don't know how to fight back anymore, or you don't know how to respond anymore. It's not so much about fighting back. It is how you respond, Pisces. It is how you respond. Because if you snap back, they know your weakness. They know how to take your power if you snap back at them, because that is your sensitive spot. That is your weakness. Okay, we all have to learn how to respond to people, because if we snap, that other person knows that is our sensitive spot. They know how to take our power from that sensitive spot. Okay? And you're probably starting to realise this. This is where you need to learn how to centre yourself. This is for all of us as well. Next, we have the King of Roses in reverse. This could be your energy or the energy of somebody around you, a male energy. The King of Roses is very compassionate, very loving. Okay, could be your energy, a husband energy, father energy, a son, a cousin, a brother, a colleague, a friend, okay, a boss. All right, but it comes in the reverse. Okay, so funny that this should be next to the waterfall, your energy in the reverse. They're both in the reverse. Let me explain this to you. Yes, this could be the person. It doesn't have to be. This could be the person that's causing. This could be a father figure. It could be a boss. It could be a brother. It could be a friend. It could be a partner. Okay? But it doesn't have to be. Let's look at scenario A, the other person. This is scenario A, okay? Which is the other person. I'll repeat myself. Okay, the other person. So the other person may be, you may have separated from this other person, from this male. Separated if you were in a partnership in business, either separated or had a conflict in business or a love relationship. Or this could be in a conflict between siblings, a parent and a son, siblings, brother, sister, whatever. Conflict among the family, among colleagues, among friends, among a friend, a male boss, a son. Yeah, there was conflict there. If this is your energy, you could be a father, that lately hasn't gotten on too well with maybe his family, maybe his wife and his children. Or maybe just having a little bit of a hard time with the family. Bit of disruptive energy there. And there's a lack of commitment towards yourself here. There's lack of commitment towards self-care. This is a reminder for you to have self-care and self-love here. Okay? Yeah, but B, if this is your energy, that this is a reminder to have self-commitment and self-love and self-care to get back on track, to get your balance back, if that's your energy. But if it's the energy of somebody else, that means that there's a separation. There could be a separation amongst a love relationship or a conflict, or a separation within a friendship, or a conflict within the workplace. Present energy. You have caught in the ruins. Now, this tends to mean don't let your past dictate your future, okay? Caught in the ruins, that's what it means. What I mean by that, don't let your past dictate your future, meaning certain beliefs, certain perceptions. Okay, don't hang on to those negative beliefs, negative perceptions of yourself or the people around you or the world. There are certain, things, we've all been brought up in a different environment, okay, which develop a certain, we develop certain patterns, certain belief system, certain belief system, certain attitudes, therefore certain perceptions of the world. And some may become negative. And also, we all have a past. From childhood, some of you may have developed and may have gone through some trauma. Okay, and some of them may have been left untreated. Sorry, I was lost for words. May have been left untreated. Okay, so don't let words from spirit go. Seek out help from a counsellor, from a friend, from any health professional. That there's a lot out there if you need help. I'll put my website. I'm more than happy to help you. I'm a therapist myself. So they're saying, it could leave an imprint. Okay, if you live that, if you past traumas, if they stay with you, okay, if you make that your story, and if you don't let go of that toxic energy, if you don't let go of those negative thought patterns, of that guilt, of that of that rage, of that resentment, of that anger, of that loss, it will affect your future. And you want to be able to heal. You want to be able to heal. And you have the power to do that. You've always had the power to do that. And the angels are there with you. But it's mostly self-imposed thinking. We trap ourselves. We do this to ourselves. It's self-imposed. And you do have the courage, because right smack in the center of this reading you have Archangel Michael. He's all about courage and power. And this is the time where you do have the courage and power in August to overcome anything, to overcome these limited beliefs, to overcome any addictions, to overcome any fears from the past. Sorry, Pisces. Okay? Any addictions, any limited beliefs, any fears from the past, any resentment, any anger that's holding you from moving forward, that's preventing you from moving forward. Okay? You have the courage and the power. Next, in your present energy, you have the Six of Scrolls in reverse, the Sands of Time. Upright, this card means that This can talk about learning, studying, research, knowledge, higher learning, communication, contracts, dealings, anything like that. But you've only got, as time is running out, you've only got a certain amount of time, okay, to do your research, to sign those contracts, to study, okay. In the reverse, Spirit is saying you've got plenty of time. Spirit is saying to whatever you're invested in, whatever you're interested in, now's the time to do your research. But yeah, you've got time to do that. So do your research thoroughly, carefully, yeah, with caution when it comes to making deals and as it said in my meditation, with the meaning of the newspaper. If you're seeking advice, yeah, you have the time to do it. If you're seeking answers, you have the time, or information. Yep. Now's a good time to do it. And the outcome, you have commitment upright. Whether this is a commitment of love, some of you may be getting engaged, marriage, or meeting a new person, okay, or a commitment, a contract, a new partnership. Maybe it's a new business partnership, okay, or maybe a friendship, or maybe this is a commitment to yourself. Hopefully it's a commitment to yourself, taking care of yourself, self-love. Yep. Self-love. You are worthy. Commitment to your family, a commitment to your friends, a commitment to the business. Maybe you are signing a contract. It could be any sort of commitment. A commitment to your studies. We all make commitments, different commitments. All right. To clarify, you've got growth plants. Okay. Anything you plant right now can grow into something small, can grow into something big. Even if it's a small idea, write it down. Okay, if you have a small idea, Spirit is encouraging you to write that down. Because something small there's growth there, there's potential there. The universe is supporting you. Okay, because I see for everybody here that there are endings and new beginnings. Okay, August is the month of rebirth. That's what I'm getting for all the zodiac signs that I've been doing. Okay, even though it hasn't been shown as clearly for you, only when it comes to some relationships. Yeah, there are endings and new beginnings. It's transformation. There's transformation happening here with you. Okay? So believe in that. The universe is supporting you. Next, you've got home, earth. This is about self-love too, and caring for yourself. Connecting with nature. Okay? Looking after yourself when it comes to diet, exercise, meditation, Pilates, doing what you enjoy doing or finding what that is. Whether it's golf, tennis, not that we can do all of that, but in lockdown, or where, maybe you're not in lockdown, depending on which country you live in. But next, you've got joy, music. Spirit encourages you to play music. Music, it doesn't matter which type of music, jazz, rock and roll, whatever, whichever one you fancy. Music raises your vibration, and so does dance, movement. Movement is very good for your health. Okay? So, Spirit is encouraging this. Okay? Music does make us all happy. Okay? It depends what kind of music. I don't listen to those sad love songs. They'll make you cry. All right? That's my advice to you. Even though they may be beautiful, listen to those happy songs. Upbeat songs. You got protection. What I was talking before, cave. Whatever you follow through with Pisces, whatever projects, whatever it is that you do, know that you've been protected by the universe, by your angels, by whoever you believe in. I believe in God. Whether you believe in Buddha, whoever you believe in, you've been protected. Okay? Okay. And guided all the way. Just trust in that and have faith. Okay, Pisces? Thank you very much for your patience, especially with me being tongue-tied. These are cards by Denise Lynn. They're Sacred Travelers cards. To clarify the spread for Pisces, please. For Pisces for August 2021, please. Any words of wisdom? Okay, for Pisces, please. Clarification for this spread, for this pyramid spread. Any words of wisdom? Any guidance? Thank you, Spirit. 2 more. Thank you, Spirit. I'll get that one. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh. Thank you. All right, let's just turn these over. Okay, joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. Yes, open that heart chakra to joy. See the magic within the world. Concentrate on what's working for you, not what isn't. See the joy, embrace. If you have children, embrace them, like play with your children or your pets, your partner. Joy and delight, laugh more. Vasta vistas, baby. Expand your horizons. I know we can't, it's hard in this COVID period, but it won't last forever. Expand your horizons. It's not only as in physically, expand your horizons in the way you think as well. Okay, yeah. View from above. Get the big picture. Yes, if you're too close to a situation, your clarity will become all blurred up. But if you step back from a situation, then you gain your clarity. The picture will become very clear. As I explained to, who was before you? Capricorn, because I think Capricorn got the same one. It's like you taking a picture with your camera and you zoomed in to a person, zoomed all the way in. The picture wouldn't be clear, would it? But if you zoomed back as far as possible, not all the way back, but the picture would be a lot clearer, wouldn't it? So this is what it means. You'd see everything a lot clearer. That's what they mean. You can't be too close to a situation, especially to a conflict. If you're next to, if you're within an environment that has too much conflict, step away. Valiant courage. Take action with passion. Courage. Walk into the unknown. Take action with passion. Have that passion, have that drive, have that perseverance to what it is that you want. Find out what it is that you want, Pisces. Not what everyone else wants. What you want. I think you've concentrated on what everyone else wants for way too long. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Yes, you can. Look at that sword. Yes, you can overcome anything. Believe in that. And the universe is supporting you. Don't worry. One more. Just one card. The Goddess of Power Oracle. Just to clarify. Clarification of this spread for Pisces, please. For Pisces. Clarification. What words of wisdom, guidance do you have for Pisces for August 2021, please? This overall spread, the conclusion. Wow. If we get, you got Archangel, you got communication. Iris. Beautiful. I'll just read out of this so I get this correct. Empowerment message. Clarity. Speaking of clarity. Get the big picture to get your clarity. Clarity in communication is called for, as your words will have great impact on others right now. It's a wonderful time to start writing that book, telling new stories, and sharing your experience, strength, and hope with others. You have everyone's ear, so choose your message wisely. Others will also desire positive and fruitful communication with you. So get ready for some amazing new opportunities to come from these discussions. Just remember to stay open and be clear about expressing your deepest desires, always speaking with integrity, kindness, and respect for yourself and others. The Greek messenger goddess Iris is thrilled to help your words take flight. Communication improves in all your relationships when she comes to visit. Most important, however, Iris reminds you of the communication you have with the universe. You are in neutral dialogue, and now is the time to pay attention to the signs and omens in your life. Trust this important yet subtle communication. It will never lead you astray when you listen and act accordingly. Alignment message. You are facing a moment when communication between you and others may have become disconnected. Perhaps people are withholding information from you or are not being clear about their motives. Now is the time to ask for clarity and to get clear and to get clear yourself. If you're sitting on the fence and are about, I can't even pronounce it, it's coming out wrong. I know what the word is up here, but I can't. And I confused another word I used about your direction. Say that. I used another word for it. Your alignment task is to say no to playing games, no to manipulation, and convert intentions. Take a straightforward attitude. Don't be afraid to hear what might disappoint you. Be clear and demand the same from others. The messenger goddess Iris knows the importance of clear communication, and she urges you to speak up for yourself. If you've come from an environment, family, or cultural history where you have had no voice, this might feel like you're yelling, but that's all right. Times are changing, and now is not the time to be shy. It's okay to feel awkward or flustered, but the goddess Iris brings her powers of clarity and says it's your turn to be heard. So gather your courage. The people who are important to you in the long run will listen and witness you, and then you can engage in positive conversation that leads to heartfelt solutions. Even if your voice feels untrue and comes from a victim mentality, you must still speak what is inside you in order for you to heal or change it, or to find a way to the real truth. Let yourself be heard, and the great goddess will send strong teachers and wonderful allies for you. Okay, well, I hope that helped. I'm sorry for the tongue-tied energy. And please don't forget to like us or subscribe. And sending much light and love to you all. See you next time. Thank you. Bye.